Hello everyone, Kitobi here. Thank you so much for joining me for today's painting. I hope you're all doing well. Today will be a nice one. This is my very first pour using funnel. So that should be fun. I've thickened up my paints since my last creation, my last composition. And I'm pretty happy with the consistency for this pour. I wanted a light consistency for all the blowouts and that I was doing, and I wanted a thicker consistency for what I'm about to do today. So of course the canvas is covered at the back. That way, if I need to de-frame it, pulling off the staples is so much easier to get to when they're clean. And I kind of like the clean look of it too. Once it's been painted. But there we go. We've got our canvas. We have, for today, obviously, the funnel. Nice, thick, open mouth on the funnel. Just got that at the local food store, actually. Okay, colours we're using today. We have gold. Okay, this gold has Mica 2, 3 and 17 in it. If you want to know what those numbers refer to, top of the screen right now will be a card that pops up. There'll also be a link in the description to the how I mix my mica powders. There is a card in that shows the numbering. Also, we have a red that I've made up. So this is Mica 8, 18, 22 and 23. You can almost play bingo with these numbers, can't you? We have another red that I've made up with Mica just 23. They're slightly different consistencies, so I want to see if they intermingle or they stay separate. And I'm going to need a lot of red for this one. Then we have my custom recording. That's what I call this one, custom rec. It has a couple of different reds in it, so it's not just a straight red. So again, there'll be a bit of layering, again different consistency, and we've got my black swipe as well, which is just Floetrol. So these have been mixed with my pouring medium to different consistencies and different amounts of paint, but I've done my dribble test and I'm really happy with the way these were all working together. So that's it. It's going to be a red base. Hence why we've got a whole bunch of red made up. I think that's the most red I've ever used, and that's why that red has so much mica in it. So it'll be really pretty, especially when it is varnished. The mica in the red will just pop lovely. Okay, well, first thing we need to do before we get fully started is this, and then we'll get going. I wonder if I can. You make me wanna shout, throw my hands up. Copyright restricted, yeah. I don't even need to paint that. Nailed it. That was perfect. All right, you can stay dry. Let's cover this canvas. I'm going to be taking particular care today to get a nice even coverage over the canvas. I'll speed this part up. Welcome back. So the paints are self-leveling, meaning that over time it will all flatten out. It'll be a nice single gloss surface, which is very nice. So don't worry about the bumps and the stuff you see right now. Like I said, I need this base to be a bit thicker than normal, so that the other paints will sit on top nicely. Now some of these bubbles I fear are going to be stubborn, but I don't want to burn the paint either, so we'll try our best to pop them all. I think this will be a piece that I have to come back to. Oh, excuse me for a moment. I didn't go anywhere, you went somewhere. Just making sure to keep the canvas as clean as possible. Remember, if you do end up purchasing a canvas from me, it does come with free cat hair, even if I try my absolute best to make sure there is no cat hair. You are almost guaranteed a free cat hair with every painting. I do apologise. I do my best to keep the area as clean as possible. I vacuum the whole studio area before I get started. But these things happen, you know? I'm not in a warehouse. I wish I was in a warehouse. That would be awesome. Okay. I have to look after that corner right there. Do that while I can. Beautiful. All right, good coverage. Cool. Okay. Yeah, if you do buy a painting from me, do apologise if you ever do see a cat hair. Definitely not what I'd like. But also, you should always deframe yourself. So if I send you a frame postage, it'll come like this, and then you deframe it yourself. That way, you can do like what you like with it after that. And also too, the person who frames the picture has a little bit more control. Okay, first things first, we put down the funnel. So the color I would like to start off with will be a bit of the black. So this is the swiping black. There we go. Don't want a lot of that. Then we go the gold. The ball bearing got caught in. Almost there. There we go. And then to top it off, better clean my heads, we're going to go a mixture of the two reds, the custom recording red. And then to top that off, we're going the red with the mica in it. It's also a custom red, but it's got the mica 23. Again, link in the description. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. The moment of truth. Straight up. Okay. Give that time to spread. Oh, that is very lovely. Got some of the red coming through. It's just spreading out. I've just literally got to give this one time. So what I'll do is, while it's spreading out, I will tell you about a couple of things. I have signed up to, you can buy me a coffee. I guess that's a better way to put it. If you want to see, if you don't know what that's about, click in the description. There's a whole bunch of links in the description, but if you want to buy me a coffee, it helps to support the channel. You can do a monthly contribution or a once-off. I do greatly appreciate all contributions. I hope in the future to have some monthly goals that I can give you some behind the scenes, maybe a behind the scenes shot before it's taken. I'm not exactly sure yet. No promises, but I am looking into it. I want to make it worth something to you. Also, yeah, there are the links. So if you want to see the music I produce, or if you want to pick up my lovely apron that I designed myself, then there's links in the description for that as well. This is coming through really well. See the red? This is why we're taking time. What else? What else? Is there anything else that I need to tell you about? No, I guess not. I'm going to just speed up the footage now, and we'll come back once this is self-leveled. It'll take a little bit, so enjoy the time lapse, I guess. All right, I think I've waited enough now, so I'm just going to tilt just a little bit. I want to bring it up just a hair. I hope the light's catching some of that gold for you while I'm manipulating this. That is gorgeous. think I still want to pull it up this way, but I also know that if I turn it around, oh, that was close. Oh, we'll do it this way. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Sticky tape. Do it this way. Yeah, that's how I would display it on the wall. It is a shame right here some of that black hasn't stayed through with the gold. Just being really careful. Get as creative as possible with your art. That's the idea. Actually got the idea for this one off Gina DeLuca, so thank you, Gina. And thank you for your awesome cards. I'll link in the description to the cards I use of Gina's. They have literally given me a wealth of colour combinations and ideas. I've gone and manipulated some of them, but they're a great starting point. I am really happy with that. I just wanted to change some of the focal points. So if I was compressing here, I needed a bit of a compression over there, and then an area to draw your eyes to over here, open, but lots of interesting stuff through here and the river. I'm looking at that and I really like it. Okay, first things first, I'll just clean off my red fingers. Hope the police don't come in right now. Look like I've been at the cattle station or something, making burgers. And like I said, this paint will self-level, which is lovely. Just gonna encourage this part over here to flatten, and then we're done. You know what, I wouldn't be sad if this is too thick and doesn't actually self-level because of all the different dimensions of the paint levels. Yeah, I wouldn't be sad about that at all. All right, let me bring you in for a close-up. And yeah, the next time you see this, it'll be nice and dry. And then I'll show you it lacquered. I think I get points for not saying varnished. Very pretty. So please check the description. You'll find how I mix my mica powders video in there. The link to my buy me a coffee, buy me a paintbrush. And yeah, I'll see you in a few more minutes once this is dry. Thanks for watching this portion of the video. That was awesome. So mistakes were made, let's be honest. I had a very, very thick base for my red, and oops. But At the same time, I actually love that it adds so much extra character. Comment down below. Yeah, to the painting. I think that's one of the benefits of experimenting. Normally I would spread this sort of thing all the way out, all the way to the edges. I didn't want to. That was the idea of making the base that little bit thicker. And it came out gorgeous. Okay, so I just saw this. I edit these videos for 20 to 30 hours, okay? So I get to see them quite intimately, you could say. And I noticed that it looks like a snake eating its tail. Like here, that's the snake head. And it's eating its tail. It's like Ouroboros. But then I also get a real Asian vibe, an Oriental vibe. I don't know if you're allowed to say that. I'm sorry if I'm being racist. It's not my intent. I just don't have the words to explain that it feels like it's... I'm you know, in the Australian area, so Asia Pacific they call us. So it feels like it fits in this area, just not really Australian. It doesn't feel Aboriginal, Australian Aboriginal that is. But yeah, I just get so many different vibes out of it, and the gold is gorgeous. It cuts right through. I wish the cameras had like two eyes so you could look at it the way I do with the depth, because there is just so much beauty to the gold in this one. It's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. What do you think? Somebody said it looked like a brain. They could see a brain. And I'm thinking, this is your brain on painting. This is your brain on art. Thanks for watching this part of the video. If you're enjoying the content, do hit that subscribe button. We are now in 4K. That's right, 4K. Clown hair. I said that joke last week. It's still applicable because the clown, it's not a joke. Anyway, thanks for watching. The next part will be the flyover. And yeah, keep on watching until the very end. Comment if you want. I don't know. I forgot what to say now. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Bye.